Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfield.
It's Nakata! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe. Bellingham. This is promising. Quarter of an hour played. Now he's got space here. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Neymar, and here's Mbappe. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar turns and goes back. Now it's Eze, and that is masterful defending. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gullit. Ricky Puig. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Gullit. Good pressure, determined, intense. Tries to play it through. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And it's Maldini. That's a throw. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Costa Curta. Searching pass he's played there. Aubameyang. Now it's Nakata. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vieira shows great strength. And this is Neymar. Gullit. That's an excellent interception. Van Basten. Now it's Aubameyang.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. Van Dijk. Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nakata. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Changement pour Lille, le numéro 7. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9, Ibrahimovic.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Aubameyang is herring after that one, showing great feet there. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Ricky Puig. Takes a shot! Is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Nakata. And it's Zanetti. Costa Curta. Aimed beyond the defence. Played with speed from back to front.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Zanetti. Tonali. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Zanetti tries to cross, and the keeper beats it away.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Gullit, nicely spread. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Eze goes short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour Lille, le numéro 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Changement en cours.
Almost an hour gone. And it's Gullit. And this is Nedved. And the finish! And he hits the net! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Lille have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance, surely! Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Neymar. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's neat. Could go all the way here. Ah, he's given it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's looking wide. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Linton. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Ibrahimovic. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nesta cuts it out. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Attention,
There is some
changement.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Bergkamp. Neymar. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Lovely feet. Yeah. Pass is short and sharp. Jordan Henderson. Rashford. Now it's Linton. He's had it taken off him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Zanetti. That is lovely. Flings it across. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. Neymar gets good distance on it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
Mesdames et
interest.
messieurs, Je voudrais vous rappeler de ne
How would
fumer
you
que dans les
summarise
zones
what we've
indiquées
seen
sur
today
le
then,
plan
Jim?
principal.
Well, there's no shortage of
Je vous
effort and
remercie.
commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.